Zhao Lusi had a total illicit relationship with the paparazzi, and she was presented to have a rich love history and her position was addressed. As of late, Zhao Lusi has been making tales that this new year is predetermined not to go so without a hitch. A paparazzi uncovered a video, in which Zhao Lusi cheerfully strolled the canine, however requested that the female collaborator put on socks and shoes for herself, and was marked as rude and huge name. Afterward, an individual who professed to be a companion of Zhao Lusi said that Zhao Lusi had a high fever of 40 degrees that day and was still extremely helpful with the staff in recording. He attempted to sell it gravely with this episode. In any case, the terrible deal fizzled, and Zhao Lusi's prevalence plunged. Frankly, on the off chance that there were no purported companions to talk, numerous netizens would in any case choose not to see Zhao Lusi's playing large names. All things considered, the little partners and media outlets are oppressed, and they take cash to get things done. The standards of the work environment are this way, however Zhao Lusi was somewhat unfortunate and incidentally turned out to be captured. That purported companion emerged to pitiably sell. Contrasted at Zhao Lusi's grinning appearance as far as possible in the video, clearly, nobody can see Zhao Lusi's high fever and difficult ailment. Moreover, in the ongoing pestilence climate, falling 40 there are many individuals who have a high fever and go to work. Contrasted at Zhao Lusi's 2.08 million, normal netizens truly don't have a lot of favor for Zhao Lusi's way of behaving. It has been uncovered that she is playing large names. As of late, Zhao Lusi has totally drawn in with the paparazzi. It has been uncovered that she has a rich love history and her position has been addressed. The explanation was that the paparazzi's family, who is an enthusiast of Zhao Lusi, wouldn't relinquish even a young lady of a couple of years old. This conduct totally irritated the paparazzi, so the paparazzi arranged materials the entire evening, terminated energetically, and had a total sex with Zhao Lusi. The paparazzi's disclosures referenced that Zhao Lusi's number-related score was just a little more than 10 focuses, and Zhao Lusi was extremely mindful about her less-than-stellar scores. She once made it known without help from anyone else and regularly vertical, and the importance of the paparazzi's disclosure was just haunting the present. The norm of fame is excessively low. Truth be told, this is truly not no joking matter, nor is it confidential. All things considered, there are truly relatively few novices in media outlets who are from lofty colleges. A few big names even have a middle school instruction. The paparazzi likewise uncovered Zhao Lusi's iteration history. A few of the photographs were extremely oily. Zhao Lusi was riding on the neck of a beginner with a blissful face. The two were seeing someone. As a couple, all in all nothing remains to be said about your affection and my desire. The main thing worth focusing on is Zhao Lusi's situation. In the paparazzi's disclosures, Zhao Lusi called one with an outside country at least a few times, and even couldn't give the current time of the establishing of the country from the establishing of the party at least a couple of times while acting. Concerning point, assuming the circumstance is valid, it is assessed that this point will become Zhao Lusi's greatest its dim. Frankly, the public day is an occasion consistently. On the off chance that you couldn't in fact give the current time of the establishing of the country, Zhao Lusi ought to quit coming to homegrown diversion to bring in cash. As of now, albeit the paparazzi's siege of Zhao Lusi has not halted, the functioning skill of Zhao Lusi's group is still excellent, and the prominence has blurred a great deal. Perhaps this has something to do with the goose processing plant that upholds Zhao Lusi. Hence, regardless of how dark the material is, can be washed clean. The paparazzi's conduct in certain issues is without a doubt exploitative, yet the comprehension among big names and the general population is to be sure irreplaceable to the paparazzi, the broker. Hence, for the paparazzi's way of behaving, to make a scene in the police headquarters, general society frequently decide to watch out for it. Turn one eye shut mentality. Regardless, the catastrophe is incomparable to a young lady of a couple of years old. 02. Liu Xueyi's rendition of youthful tune Zing is still a piece futile. The true-to-life redo of Youth Melodies has been changed. Albeit the screenwriter of the anime variant by composed the content and re-established it in the wake of watching a couple of episodes, I actually need to murmur. The scenes in the play are the very same as those in the anime, with a solid feeling of replacement, and the outfits of the characters are likewise profoundly re-established, which shows that they are loaded with genuineness, yet other than that, the rest is truly difficult to portray. The primary point, the comprehension of entertainers influences the disposition of characters. The Luke in the anime, with Jita's voice, provides individuals with the sensation of being a beast and strolling wild. He couldn't care less about cash, freedoms and notoriety. He is by all accounts merciless, yet as a matter of fact he esteems love and equity, and he conceals his feelings in the rest of the world. Concerning Liu Xueyi's face, one could feel that the human relationship isn't there from the outset, with human 7 feelings and 6 cravings: love, scorn, outrage and obliviousness. His appearance is too official, his developments are not adequately lied, and he doesn't have the smallest deviance and adorableness. He is a legitimate individual who has entered the world. The subsequent point, Zhao says true match. Any individual who has watched anime will feel that Zhao says true supporting job ought to be Wuxin, or it must be Wuxin. There is an unsaid grasping between shrewd individuals and savvy individuals. They can let each know others' actual contemplations and goals with a word or a look. Zhao Sa was once the pleased child of paradise, who pulled in the consideration, everything being equal, and was once in banishment. His destiny was highs and lows, and his attitude was as of now not a conventional kid. This sort of him has no affections for cash, marbles, and privileges. His eyes are like chasms, and he can see love initially. In the television show variant, he would really be envious due to Jin Luo's hand-to-hand fighting contest to enroll family members. He even had no combative techniques, so he entered the hand-to-hand fighting rivalry ring alone to keep Jin Luo from wedding another person. I simply need to depict this scene with single word: disgusting. In the enormous city of end times, with the situation with an honorable sovereign, what sort of excellence he has never seen, and subsequent to being deserted and banished, he can in any case fall head over heels for a lady enviously, which truly brought down the distressing circumstance in a moment. Truth be told, what truly dazzles individuals about this show is their young soul. They utilize their own specific manner to partake on the planet. It doesn't make any difference regardless of whether they have an adoration line. The example is excessively low. The third point, the personality isn't set up. Xueyi's sword pixie Li Hanai, her personality owes something. At the point when Liu Xueyi requested to see Xueyi's sword godlike, Li Hanai, as a generally notable on the planet, senior, had a detached demeanor on her body. With her like this, she doesn't blabber brutally, so she cut portion of the structure with one blade, and the other half with the subsequent sword. With respect to the surprisingly realistic form of Li Hanai, his monumental way isn't set up, or his detached personality isn't sufficiently able to draw in individuals. Furthermore, when her veil was parted by the little Taoist cleric, the modesty all over was not adequately intriguing. To put it gruffly, the hints of acting are excessively weighty, not genuine and sufficiently regular. How could the entertainer convince the crowd to join the play and trust in the story before they are in the play? So the surprisingly realistic form in the anime adaptation, I lean toward the anime rendition. The voice of each character fits well with their picture, and there is no great explanation to misshape the exceptional personality of the person because of various translations of the entertainers, inappropriate articulations, and so forth. Another point is that the plot of movement grasps the inclinations of the crowd, and what it needs to communicate is direct. There is compelling reason need to powerfully change the first goal to take special care of market interest. That is the reason each character sparkles like that, with its own attributes and uniqueness, and there is nobody who overwhelms the other. Besides, each character has had his own cheerful world, and a couple of them is a story, and each has an extraordinary encounter. Energetic soul, everybody has been youthful and trivial once, needing to stomp on the world under their feet and leave their own accomplishments and notoriety. The screenwriter truly needs to communicate this. Concerning those relationships, the heavenliness of a person needn't bother with its foil. The above is simply private grumblings, since I have followed the entire anime one small step at a time, seen the brilliance and Xueyi in each casing of it, and seen extraordinary and well-established pictures all along, it is hard to rehash just. So watching the surprisingly realistic rendition again is a sort of torment for me. I feel muddled and can't resist the urge to moan.